would it be if you had a mentor who was the king? What about if you had a mentor that was the richest, wealthiest individual who ever walked on the planet Earth? Would that be someone that you might want to listen to? I know people who spent thousands and thousands of dollars to hire mentors and to help them work in their businesses or in their personal life. They employ coaches and those kind of things because coaches are important and they can help you go places and take you to a place that you may not ever be able to go by yourself, just because they can teach you and see some things. Well, today I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite and my personal mentors, the great King Solomon. In the Book of Proverbs, Solomon gives instructions, and if you will follow it, then what he's giving you is he's giving you all of the instructions needed to know how to be prosperous, how to be abundant, how to be blessed in all of your life, in your spiritual life, in your financial life, in your mental life, in your moral life, in your church life, all of those areas that King Solomon is going to help you get where you want to go. And I'm going to give you an exercise. This exercise is going to require about 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes. And you're going to read one chapter of the Book of Proverbs every day. Here's how it goes. You look on the calendar, whatever today's date on the calendar is, you look on it and you read that chapter of Proverbs. Now, would it surprise you if you found that the Book of Proverbs has 31 days, and on the current Gregorian calendar, the calendar that we got from Pope Gregory, then the longest month we have is 31 days. So what you're going to do is you're going to start reading those day after day, one chapter a day, that's all. And if you forget to read a day, you're never going to go back. You're just going to look on your calendar when you think that I need to read the scripture again. And you're going to find whatever that day is and just read. And if you'll do this and make this a habit, then you're going to start getting the words of the great King Solomon. And the words of Solomon are going to take you to a higher place. Now, King Solomon, when he became the king, he was the son of the great King David. And he's young and he's scared. And now he becomes the king, and he has a vision at night. God comes to him and says, Solomon, what do you want? And Solomon says, you made me the king of a big place. So I just need you to, God, would you give me wisdom and knowledge? If you'll give me wisdom and knowledge, then that's all I need, because it'll help me lead these great people. And so the gods, the Elohim, were so pleased when they heard that Solomon asked for wisdom and for knowledge, that they said, you know what, Solomon, you could have asked for anything. You could have asked for your enemies to be destroyed. You could have asked for riches, for wealth, for a long life. You're going to find this in 2 Chronicles chapter 1, this vision. But since you asked for wisdom and knowledge, then you're going to get wisdom and knowledge. And there's never going to be another king that's going to be as wise as you. And all the things you could have asked for that you never did, then we're going to give you that too. You're going to get wealth. You're going to be the richest king, and they're going to talk about you until the end of time. So this is why King Solomon becomes one of my favorites, is because there was never going to be another king as great as him. And he left us some writing. He left us the Book of Proverbs. Remember, one chapter a day, it was going to change your life. And what you're going to find is he's going to start speaking to you. You're going to have questions that you need asked. And God is going to be able to answer them through the Book of Proverbs. Take your scripture study seriously. But even if you haven't done, even if you're not religious at all, the Book of Proverbs is for every single soul that walks upon the face of the earth. And if you'll start reading it and taking it serious, then you get to have the great King Solomon, the richest guy who ever walked upon the planet, to be your personal mentor daily. This is your pastor of prosperity, Colonel Tracy Roberts, leaving you with a blessing of prosperity, abundance, and favor. God bless you as you bless others, and remember to live your life in purpose and on purpose always. I love y'all. Be blessed. This is Colonel Tracy Roberts, your pastor of prosperity. If you enjoy these videos, I'm going to encourage you to push like on there or put love on there that you enjoyed them. And if you haven't subscribed yet, would you please just hit that little subscribe button and also hit the little bell, because that bell will let you know when we put out new content. And I believe that it will be a blessing to you and to me.